If you are interested in knowing everything we're going to be using this hunting season, stay tuned. It's all coming at you. Kill 'em. Can't get much better than this. What is up, guys? Look, welcome back. This week we are going to do a gear up video. We're going to let you know about all the gear we're going to be using this fall. Some of it are partners of ours, some of it they're not. So some of it's just stuff we like to use. So it's time to start switching gears. We've been deer hunting a little bit, getting, brushing blinds here and there, that kind of stuff. But now the process is changing to opening day. November 21st, they say we can hunt ducks again. And this is the day you wait, 305 days for, is the beginning of the season. This year, probably, I would guess the question that most of you want to know, what guns are we using? Well, we're going to be using the old workhorse, the Benelli. This right here, this model here, new for this year, this is a Super Black Eagle 3, and it's called the BEST, which stands for Benelli Special Treatment. So what that means is everything that's metal on here is coated with what they call their special treatment. You can go to their website, look up more about it. They're a lot smarter than I am when you're talking about what it actually does. Here's what I'll tell you it does. For 30 years, they're saying nothing on this gun that's metal is gonna rust. So, as duck hunters, you know that we're tough on our stuff, and I know you guys are too. So, when you're talking about 30 years of not having to worry about anything, when you're talking about lifetime investments, which is what, to me, all guns are, they're lifetime investments. You don't just buy a gun like a truck and thinking you'll trade it in and get a new one, or at least I don't. I can honestly say I've never sold a gun in my life. Every one that I've bought, I still own. So when you're talking about those investments, you're talking about 30 years of guaranteed protection. That's pretty awesome. So, for most of us, that's pretty well a lifetime of hunting. If you're younger, that's not gonna get you through your lifetime, but for us that are getting on up there in years, 30 years is a long time. 30 years is almost as long as I've been here. So if I get 30 more, I'll be thrilled. But this Super Black Eagle 3 12 gauge, it'll chamber 2 3/4, 3 inch, 3 1/2. We shoot 3 inch only. No reason to shoot a 3 1/2 if you do your job. You get the ducks in there close, you get them in there tight, you're fine. So that's kind of that deal. What'll be coming out of those guys this year will be the heavy shot, heavy hammer right here. They're 3 inch number 3s. I'll show them this one, that one, all of them. So look, we got to shoot these last year. These shells are fantastic. I'm talking about fantastic. They're a steel bismuth mix, and man, they're good. That's all I got to say about them. They, if you hit what you're aiming at, they coming down. Heavy hammer, 3 inch 3s out of that 12 gauge. Look, we'll be using the same chokes we've been using for years, kicks, high flyer. This is a full. I'll either shoot a full or a modified depending on where I'm hunting. It just all depends. If I'm hunting a little bit of open area, I'll shoot a full. If I'm hunting tight trees, I'll shoot a modified, and I may even back down to an improved cylinder. It just all depends on what the scenario calls for. A cool product that we actually make is this little timber gun clip. So if you have a strap on your shotgun already, we have one that'll this guy right here will clip through your sling swivel. Say that a few times fast and see if you don't get messed up too. And then, so you've got this guy, so if you have a little limb or something you can break off, or if you have like a strap around the tree, if you don't want to use a real tree easy hanger, we hunt mainly private land, so we can screw stuff into our trees. We take these guys, this thing right here will slide securely over that hook. You got a place to hold your shotgun all morning. You don't have to use a sling if you don't want to. I personally do not like slings on my shotgun. I feel like they get in my way. They're just something else to get caught on brush walking through. And I know you people say, well, how do you get your gun there? Well, I keep it in a case. I throw the case over my back, and then when I get there, I uncase it, screw one of those guys in, hang him up, call it good. So this year, we've got some blue otter. They're called a duck lens. So what's the difference in these is you can see You look, I've got lights all around me. You see very little glare on these things. That's one of the purposes of it, because you know, for years we would kind of shy away from wearing sunglasses because it's like wearing two mirrors on your face. Now they've got a matte finish on these lenses. The lens actually brightens up things in low light, so you can wear them as early as you want to. Coolest thing they do is provide safety, no glare, super cool product, and they're in Realtree timber. I mean, just don't drop them, you won't find them. That's the only problem there. What you'll see here are two of the cut down 2.0s. I've got one tuned high, one tuned low. So that's just for me. I like a change in tone. This black one here is actually our cut down timber. It just doesn't have the timber. This is the sample from when we were working on it. Same duck call, just not dipped in the Realtree timber camouflage. I kind of like the nostalgia of working on prototypes, and so I keep the prototype if I get it where I want it, and that's what that guy is. So I always carry a whistle. That's, you know, pintail whistle, 6-in-1. You can do a pintail, you can do a mallard drake, you can do a teal. Very versatile. I carry a wood duck call because I love calling in woodies. I know there's a lot of you out there that's going to say that can't be done. We've got video to prove otherwise. You can in fact call in woodies, especially the further south you get, because you start getting migrating bunches from the north. Then I carry a speckled belly call because I do hunt fields for, you know, a little bit, especially early in the season, so I like to keep him on there. And I carry a teal call. That's a lot. I know there's a lot of people out there that, you know, carry one duck call and all that, and that's fine and well. To each his own. Find what works for you and go with it. I just prefer to carry this assortment. So we were talking earlier about your eyes. Now you only have two of them. The only other thing you have two of too, your ears. This year we're going to be using Tetra, the Alpha Shields. You can go on their website and custom tune it to your hearing already. Order it, show up to your door, and you're ready to rock. If you want to know more about the Tetras, I'm not going to go into super big depth because we've already done a vlog about them. Click back, watch through the other vlog where we went through every in and out of these Tetra hearing protection devices. So that's a cool thing. Another one, if you're like me, you know, your marriage is up there, is probably the next most important thing in your life next to your relationship with good Lord. We've partnered with Groove Rings. We've got Duck Commander rings. These are silicone rings, so a few things, lifetime warranty on them. If you ever tear them up, they'll take care of them. And it lets you show your passion. So if you're a duck hunter, we got some with duck. If you're deer hunter, the Buck Commander side has them. If you're a fisherman, we got the Fin Commander side too. But it lets you, like me, we used my grandfather's ring for the actual ceremony, and it would kill my soul to think that I lost that wedding ring. So I leave it at home. I wear the silicone rings all the time, and you know, I get to keep that keepsake for the rest of my life. We're gonna just keep moving through some equipment. Some of it, you know, like I said, partnered, some of it's not. Let's talk about our dogs. If you duck hunt, odds are you love your dog, you take your dog. So one thing that we use, it's new for this year, Sport Dog, we do use e-collars. I know there's a lot of, you know, pros, cons, everything to both. We prefer e-collars. We like to be able to keep track of our dog, keep in touch with our dog while we're out there. This model here, super cool. It's got an LED screen, so there's no question if you're on light, medium, or high stimulation. It's all easily seen right there on the LED screen. You can actually run two dogs off of this system, so all you have to do is buy another transmitter and you're good to go. One receiver will work two collars. But Sport Dog, check it out. The other thing with our dogs, look, we've been partnered with Victor Pet Food for years. Now, awesome pet food. They've now partnered with Realtree to make a couple of blends just for working dogs. We use the Pro blend, which is a 30-20 blend, but also comes with glucosamine and chondroitin, so to help your dog's joints. As you know, uneven ground out there, swimming, running, everything. So it just helps them heal a little bit faster if they do tweak something as your dogs get older, just like us humans. You know, I'm a rolled ankle away from being down for 2 weeks, and they roll a lot easier now at 35 than they did at 25. So that's the reason we feed the Victor. They're great people, great product, made right here in the USA, made in Mount Pleasant, Texas. So give it a shot if you're looking to change your food. Highly recommend it. On the decoy side of things this year, not a whole lot has changed with us on what we do decoy wise. We are still partnered with Mojo, and this is a product that we're super happy with. It's been around for a few years now, the butt up rippler, but still very important. So you put just 4 AA batteries in this guy, screw it down, throw it out there, and it's non-stop making ripples. For the price, you can get you 3 or 4 of them. You got ripples going all morning. It's a really good thing for when ducks may sneak in on you or ducks come by and you don't see them. You've got the ripples in your decoys. For when you do see those ducks and you want to do it, jerk rigs, super cheap, come in a bag, you can carry them. You can put as many as you want on it. It comes with 4 clips ready to go. You can add more, you can put spreaders, you can make all kinds of things where your whole spread's moving. Jerk rigs though, something that I never leave without. I mean, and generally I have 2 or 3 of them with me. So get you some of those, try them. We Texas rig all of our weights. There's 100 different brands of Texas rig weights. I personally use the game winner ones because they're available at Academy and they are, for the price, you just can't beat them. So come in a bunch of lengths, different weights. Do whatever fits you. Decoy wise, we still have our deal with Higdon. Mallard, full-size decoys, foam filled. We had to go to that route because of Si. He sometimes now in his older age gets confused, thinks the decoys are ducks, shoots them, but at least they keep floating because they're foam filled. Some other cool stuff, Frogtogs Waders. These are the zip fronts. They are awesome for you hunters. As you know, at some point nature's going to call. It's always a balancing act whenever you have to do that in the woods. Zip front makes that chore a lot easier. Cool thing about them too, they have a liner on the inside, so if it's warm, you zip the liner out, you're good. You've got breathable, uninsulated waders. If it gets cool or cold, zip your liner back in. You got 1 pair of waders for the whole season. This thing right here is also machine washable and dryable, so if you do fall in, which we all do at some point, you trip, whatever, chasing something or just being clumsy like myself, you're gonna get wet. So when you get wet, you take that liner out, throw it in the dryer, put your boots on dryer, everything's dry the next morning. So it helps you immensely on drying out, anything like that. Great. I carry duck straps on me, perfect D-rings on the front to clip them onto, big pockets right here on your chest for anything else you may need. If you need to keep your Christmas tree cake in there to keep it warm. I prefer to keep mine cold, but you know, Little Debbie, thank you for everything you do during hunting season. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I eat them things every morning. But that's kind of a cool deal on the gear. The other thing about Frogtogs this year, if you go look, they, you know, for years people said, well, I love the waders, but they're just too big. So this year, they also have a slim fit in the 2.0. They've got a stout and they've got a regular. So for reference, I'm 6'4". Wear size 13. I wear the regulars. I'm fine. I got plenty of room underneath to layer up if I need to, if it gets cold. If it gets even colder than what this will stand. So, but Jace and Phil, they'll be wearing the slim fits. Si will be wearing the slim fit, and our good buddy Godwin will be wearing the stouts. He's the poster child for stout. He's like 5'7", you know, 275 pounds. He is stout. He's built like a box. So they got a piece of equipment to fit for every size. Another cool deal is this Frogtogs Pilot Pro hoodie. It comes with a face mask built into it. So as you know, whenever you're going on the boat rides, 4-wheeler rides, whatever, that's generally when you're the coldest. Pull this guy up. And the only thing out is your eyes so you can see. The outside is 100% waterproof. So very functional piece of equipment. It's in real tree timber. So if you're hunting the woods, you'll be hidden. If you're hunting a pit blind, it's dark enough where you don't stand out. So that's a cool thing. If it's not so hot, you want something to wear light. This Academy Boone jacket, Magellan Outdoors, you can get it there. It's fleece with a fleece inner, so full zip. Throw it on those mornings where it's just a little cool early, but it's not going to get you so hot that you need to change clothes during the morning. Frogtogs also come out with a new gun case that's 100% waterproof. As you can see, it rolls up on the end, snaps. It will float because of the air pocket that you put in there for a little while, but it's not going to stay floating for forever. So if your gun falls off your 4-wheeler out of your boat and you see it, you can turn around and go get it real quick. It will float it for that amount of time, but if you'd make it to the hole and then realize it, you're probably out of luck. So I just wanted to, you know, again, I'm all about transparency when it comes to all of this. That's the deal though. It's a great sock, lightweight. You can see you can fold it up into nothing. So when you get there, you can fold it up, store it wherever you need to. If you're in a blind, store it under the seat. If not, it'll fold up, fit in your blind bag. Everything's good. You know, we keep a bunch of Yeti stuff with us. I don't have mine here, but like that loadout gearbox is great to keep your shells and stuff in, keeps it waterproof, watertight, all that stuff. You can leave it in your blinds. You don't have to worry about anything. But that's pretty much it, guys. Look, I know I've gone through a lot of stuff here, but this is all stuff that will make you a better hunter. This makes you more effective while you're out there, lets you have a lot more fun. There's nothing more aggravating than getting out there and realizing, oh man, I forgot this, or I forgot that. Man, if I only had this, I only had that. This whole combo here is from years of experience of, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. And now we know what we need to make it through a hunt. You know, so that's that kind of deal, guys. Look, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like this video, want to see more like it, be sure, hit us with a like, put a comment down below if there's other stuff you want to see. We're steadily working on duck season, so these vlogs are about to become a lot more interesting because they're going to get even more so in the field hunting wise. We still got a few blinds left to brush. I know we're running out of time, so you'll probably see some of that. And then hopefully you're just about to see all the hard work come together. You know, it's been a cool year. We're about to get a first major cold front of the year here at the end of October, 1st of November. So hopefully it'll get some ducks here. We've got water. The hurricanes, while they tore up a lot of trees and a lot of stuff, they did dump a lot of water here. So we got the water to hold the ducks right now. And then hopefully winter will be nice to us. You know, hopefully you guys up north are gonna get cold and snowy, and we'll stay okay down here. But you know, most importantly, go out there, have fun, enjoy yourselves. Take somebody new if you haven't. It's an experience you'll never regret doing. But have fun, be safe. Let us know what else you want to see. We're out.